Hello everybody, welcome back to the Yotso Tech Tracks YouTube channel. Another quick video for you guys. I just made this homemade, what can I call this? A roof basket that I'm going to be using for the cab portion of this truck. From previous videos, if you guys have been watching, I did make a homemade roof protection for this truck, and basically for canoes, kayaks, things that I'm gonna throw up there. And I don't want them to be hitting the roof. So this little basket is just made of aluminum. Again, it's from the recycling plant. I can find these parts all day long. When something decent shows up, I snatch it up for a couple of dollars. I've looked online for roof baskets of this size. This measures about 5 feet wide by about 34 inches long. So let's say it's almost 3 feet long. They're super expensive and they're still very flimsy. Excuse me. They're made of cheap plastics or something that's pretty much not usable for me for my application. This is heavy duty. I reinforced it with brackets underneath, and it's all bolted together. It's all aluminum, mostly stainless steel hardware, except for these little bolts that come and clamp the crossbars. I'm going to be replacing those. I ran out of stainless steel hardware long enough to be able to go through the whole unit. So next time you see this, it'll have full stainless steel construction. Basically, I'm going to have at least 1 or 2 16-foot long canoes. This aluminum checker plate that you see on top is about 7 feet long, so it's going to have about 4 or 5 feet of a canoe hanging out to the back and 4 or 5 feet to the front. It's going to have legs here. On this part, it's a lot more heavy duty than this part. This is just to keep debris, or just in case if I lose control of the canoe trying to put it up on the roof, it won't come smashing down and hitting the cab portion of the truck roof. So it is fairly heavy duty, sturdy. It is mounted right down to the vehicle's roof. Who knows the capacity about a roof rack for this truck? I'm not really sure. Usually it's about 100 pounds, 150 pounds when you mount it this way. However, that's why I don't want to put too much weight on it. Again, the canoe is going to be mounted right to this part, and this rack, this is a Thule track rack. This has, I believe, how much was it? 800 pound capacity. I'll never actually put anything that heavy up here, so that'll be plenty heavy duty enough. And I'll ratchet strap everything to this back rack part of the vehicle. So once again, this is just going to be used for small luggage if I ever need to throw something up here, like a little weather tight bag, such as this one I can show you guys right on the outside. This has a couple of Maxtrax traction boards that you put underneath tires if you're ever in the situation where you lose traction. These come out very quickly. There's a strap holding the whole thing together, a zipper comes out, and this goes down. This bag itself is about, I believe, 20 inches wide by 4 feet long, and it opens up to basically, I believe, 18 or 20 inches. So I've used that before on my Jeep. I used to camp with this vehicle that you see actually right here on the roof. However, it's a little bit too small for family needs nowadays, which is the reason I upgraded to this 2016 Ram 1500 that I'm turning into a camping, overlanding adventure vehicle, and also a daily driver. So it can't be too extreme. I need this thing to be able to work as a daily driver, which is, well, it's always a compromise, but it is what it is. I don't have money to actually have a dedicated vehicle like an RV, so I'm going to be doing the best I can to make this truck and that camper work together as a team. So you can see this roof rack part is pretty low profile. It is mounted on a Rhino rack, I believe Vortex. Again, from previous videos, you guys can check that out. This is something that's custom made. These feet and the, I forget what you call these, I guess legs of the roof rack part are designed for this vehicle. However, I've gone with wider bars. And again, from previous videos, once again, the reason I've gone wider is because I wanted it to come out to match the width of this actual roof rack system for the back part of the truck. So this awning is 12 feet long. These bars can come out pretty much, well, almost as far as I need to, as you can see, and I just had a couple of brackets laying around to make the width compatible with the back. So there you have it. Sorry I couldn't take any how-to videos about making this actual basket. Time and weather was a bit of an issue as spring is coming, but it looks like it's not fully here yet. So it's actually spitting right now, rain a little bit. So I'm gonna end this video right here for you guys. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. I'll be happy to answer them for you. And maybe in the future I can even make how-to videos, how to actually make these things. It's very simple, easy, couple of nuts, bolts, screws. I just use common tools like a screwdriver, a couple of Allen keys to bolt the screws in, a drill press, small drill, and just aluminum brackets I find in the recycling plant. I always like to make things out of aluminum. They don't rust. It has a couple of chips on it. I don't really care about that. This thing is not cosmetic, it is functional. It's got a purpose to be up there, so it'll get banged up anyway by anything I throw up there, so it is not a problem for me. So thanks a lot guys for watching. Hope this helps, and thanks again for tuning in. Let me know if I can answer some questions for you guys and help out the community, and see you next time. Ciao.